Hi, I'm Joey Kelly, and I have been playing railroad simulators for a long time. This is my review of Train Sim World 4. So let's see what we got. So, issue number 1. It isn't perfect. Now, this is the second or third time Dovetail has released a version of Train Sim. I'm thinking specifically of Train Sim Worlds 3 and 4 that has come out with a few glitches and bugs on the opening day. Now, keep in mind also that this review copy is technically pre-release because I've pre-ordered it. The actual release date should be about the time when you're watching this. So, it may be fixed by the time you actually use it. As a matter of fact, most of the issues with Train Sim World 3 when it was released were fixed within days, and patches were issued in order to fix them. So Dovetail is very responsive about fixing things, but there are some initial glitches, like this graphics issue. The other one that's still bugging me that I can't get fixed, even after all this time, I can't figure out how to turn the HUD on when I'm running a train that shows me things like brake pressure and throttle position. I can't figure out how to turn that on. It's on in the settings, but it doesn't appear on the screen. Little things like that will, quite frankly, drive you nuts when you're trying to use this, but they do get better and they do get fixed. And quite often, sometimes it's just a matter of you turn something off, hit apply, then turn it back on, and magically, it's there. Issue number 2. Not everything is imported into Train Sim World 4 from Train Sim World 3, at least not immediately. Now, this also happened with Train Sims 2 to 3, and this is now Train Sim 3 to 4, but for those of us that have been fans of Train Sim World for some time, we've accumulated locomotives, routes, and various other special content that we've purchased over the years. And part of the pitch of Train Sim World is that that content will follow you from version to version, as long as that version is compatible with the new Train Sim World that's been released. Well, there's only the default routes here from Train Sim World Deluxe. And that's a problem, because that means, at least on day of, I can't even compare Train Sim World 3 to 4 on the same route with the same locomotives, because I can't use my old routes. Okay, so I'm going to cut to the chase and give you 2 things that I think are absolutely awesome. Absolutely awesome. Okay, I'll go to 3 even. 3 things that I think are absolutely awesome about the new Train Sim World 4. Okay, because it isn't all problems and issues. The actual simulator works quite well, and I haven't had any problems with crashing or any of those issues, as has been a problem in the past with a variety of simulators. That's not a Train Sim World 4 issue. That's not even a Train Sim World issue. That's just an issue with simulators. They do crash. They have bugs. It's a thing. But I'm going to give you 3 things that I absolutely love. 1, the Flying Scotsman. The Flying Scotsman is billed as the most famous steam locomotive in the world, and as a result, it is huge to bring that to Train Sim World 4. I can't say enough about this. It is an incredible machine. The model itself works amazingly well, and it is both a pleasure and a challenge to operate this. So, my first love, the Flying Scotsman. Number 2, things I absolutely love about Train Sim World 4, the Antelope Valley line. This is a North American prototype, modern era commuter line in California. It has some absolutely awesome mountain scenery, and it has some very steep grades, 2.2% in some spots. It has tunnels, and it has wonderful scenery, modern locomotives, and modern commuter action. It's quite the interesting line. There's also a bunch of meets because there's portions of it that are single track through the mountains. So it's quite an interesting little operational puzzle, and it happens to be included for free with the deluxe edition of Train Sim World 4. So you all get a chance to try it, and it's a very nice piece of American railroading. That brings us to number 3, things I absolutely love about Train Sim World 4, photo mode. Oh, I am liking this new photo mode. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, as a photographer myself, I really appreciate the control that the photo mode gives me. For the first time in Train Sim World, you're able to freeze the action exactly where you want to take the photo, and then spend some time moving, tweaking, forward, backward, left, right, change the depth of field, change the colors, change the saturation. All of that sort of thing is available to you in Train Sim World 4. That is a brand new feature, and it is the third feature that I absolutely love. So here's the thing. Train Sim World 4, it's just great. I've been playing it for hours now since the pre-release was out, and it hasn't crashed. Everything has worked within a couple of bugs. The new locomotive, the Flying Scotsman, is amazing. The new route in California is amazing. They've expanded into another country in Europe for this edition, which is awesome. And the thing is it's just fun to play. Okay. So, just to recap, I love Train Sim World 4. It's the next step in the Train Sim World evolution. Each version has gotten better. They will work out the bugs, they will import all of the content. It will happen. It's a great platform. This one has more editing and more flexibility and more customization than ever before, including a free roam mode that I didn't even get a chance to cover, where you can take a train from one route and put it onto another route and just play with it. That's coming. It's available for PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox, Steam Store, and the Epic Games Store. I buy it on Steam for PC. It's a tremendous value. The deluxe edition is retail price $109.99. The standard edition is $49.99 US. It's a tremendous value, and it's a great way to play trains. So with that, happy railroading.